Yeah, Overwatch brought back loot boxes? Did they really go and do that? No. Let's get into it. Let me talk just a little bit about it. Let me get just a little bit into it, etc. Haha, lame. So, do you remember when I defended to a fault Overwatch 2? I simped for this game so fucking hard. And do you know why? The reason why is that it didn't have loot boxes. And I thought it doesn't matter the quality of the game if they are not introducing and capitalizing on gambling that is targeted towards and underage people. It is still a W to me. I got a lot of hate. Everybody was mad at me. And I stood by and I stood strong in my conviction and my principles because I was right. Everybody else was wrong. I was right. And do you know what happened? You know who else didn't think I was right? Blizzard. They added him back. They did it. So now I'm the retard. I want to go back and every positive video I made about Overwatch 2, I want to like put like a fucking disclaimer. Yeah, by the way, this doesn't apply anymore. The game sucks dick. Okay? So, let's take a look at anything to bring them back from Marvel Rivals, right? Yeah, oh yeah, this is what's really gonna get people to come back to Marvel Rivals. So, we'll take a look at this. Overwatch 2 loot boxes are officially returning in Season 15. There it is. Wow, 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 look at that. And so, this is crazy, isn't it? And, Overwatch 2 loot boxes are officially returning. So, look at all these articles that just came out. So, it looks like apparently there was a embargo on this information. Overwatch 2 is bringing loot boxes back from the dead. Well, how could Overwatch bring them back from the dead if Overwatch is dead? How does that make sense? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, right? And so, it's 12 minutes ago. Yeah, bro, this is, cutting edge. You know, immediate news right now. It's happening at this very moment. It's a big week for Overwatch 2 fans. You're right. The Thing and the Human Torch are coming out on Marvel Rivals, so Overwatch 2 fans will finally have a good game to play for a while. New content, etc. No, good point. Very good point they're bringing up. Absolutely. And so, let's take a look at this. Season 15 returns the feature of loot boxes. A press release says, you will be able to earn a variety of cosmetics when collecting loot boxes. They will be available from weekly and event rewards. You will also be able to earn one loot box via free battle pass, and additional 2 in the premium battle pass. So, loot boxes were initially removed during the launch of Overwatch 2 as a game move free-to-play. Blizzard seemed more comfortable making money via in-game shop and battle passes instead of loot boxes. Loot boxes were quite controversial. Yes, bro. I died on this hill. I'm actually so mad. I died on this hill for nothing. For fucking nothing. This is insane. How does this happen? It's all been for literally fucking... I'm so upset about this, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very, very upset. Yeah, not as zilch, nothing exactly. The game died for nothing, yes. And you was wrong. Overwatch loot boxes were fine. I'm not... You know what? I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want... I am not willing to give even a second of, like, trying to justify this, trying to say why I thought it was better. Fuck this. Fuck them, man. Like, I tanked so much hate for your fucking company. Nick and Imaru get sponsored to play your shitty game 7 times for an hour. They play it for 7 hours. I play your shitty game for 70 hours. I make 5 videos defending your dog shit. I never get fucking sponsored. And then you turn me out to be a fucking liar. This is ridiculous. Give me a minute. I gotta calm down. Calm down. And they're bringing back loot boxes, so you're going to be able to buy them, and it starts on February 18th. Oh, wow. And, okay, so regular loot boxes have a... Okay, I'm not going to read this bullshit. And they're coming back to... Wow. Wow, they're coming back to Overwatch 2. So the entire idea of making all these super expensive skins was to make sure that people don't have loot boxes anymore. And now loot boxes are being added back into the game. Let's see what the Overwatch 2 subreddit says about this. Yeah, here we go. And so let's see what anybody is saying about this. Oh, this is the new season. Okay, let's watch the new season trailer. Here we go, guys. You ready for it? Okay. Introducing perks. What are these?
Tobacco!
What?
How could you not win with such an advantage?
Oh, so it's like a roguelite? Alright, so they actually put this, dude. This game is down bad so much that they're actually advertising that they're putting loot boxes back into the game. Like, this is in the trailer. Wow. Okay. Loot boxes are free? Well, my understanding is that you get loot boxes through playing, but you also can buy them.
Just what I had hoped for! The spoils of victory.
Which is how it was in Overwatch 1. Overwatch Classic GOATS meta? I thought everybody hated this. Yeah, if I remember, like, I thought everybody... Why would they add this? Yeah, what? I'm so confused.
Free your mind.
Mythic, Pixies, and Yada.
Energy flows through.
Complete the premium battle pass. Oh my god.
Is patience.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh my god.
I will achieve my vision. My arrows fly true.
These look like default NPCs in Fallout. They're like the NPCs that are like in the background when like the important character in the story is talking. Yeah, no, you're right. Borderlands is a better one. Yeah, Borderlands definitely better. New shop skins.
To win is great.
Oh my god.
To win in style is...
They're really trying to get Chinese people to play this game, huh?
greater.
Like, I feel like they're trying to make this like, everything is based off, like, yeah, Chinese stuff, like, yeah, hey. I mean, they couldn't get Americans to play it, so... It would be funny, though, right? If, like, Overwatch 2 is a game made in America that appeals to a Chinese audience, and Marvel Rivals is a Chinese game made in China that appeals to an American audience. It is... The dichotomy is very funny.
Masterful display. Play it again. I will rewatch this one a few more times.
Wow. Wow. So they're adding a bunch of skins and loot boxes into the game. And this is the season trailer. Oh my god. Play has no limits. Yeah, and hopefully your credit card doesn't either. And so, loot boxes returning is massive. If they're ass like Apex's, then rip. Kinda worried that all loot box rewards looked like common stuff. Average loot box drops, mostly Overwatch 1 loot box drops are common duplicates. Bro, they're already coping and the season isn't even out yet. Oh my god, you don't need to do this anymore. You can move on, man. Just wait for it. Oh my god. Interesting update. What is this? Loot boxes returning LMAO. Wow. Well, Loot boxes returning is amazing, but I don't know about pickable passives. Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea, to be fair. I do think that's cool. 2 Kiriko skins? Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because they actually want some of the people that are part of their real fan base to play the game again. And so, yeah, let's see. Finding some good competitive points. Gun skins, Overwatch 1 is back. Yeah, I feel like after Overwatch 2 released, Blizzard has done everything in their possible that they possibly could to make Overwatch 1, or sorry, make Overwatch 2 Overwatch 1 again. So it's basically like they made this bad decision, and everything that they've done after the fact is just trying to undo that bad decision. Which is like, I mean, to be fair, I think it's kind of true. I mean, you got to look at it and think about it for a realistic perspective. You know, Overwatch 2, how are they doing right now? How's Overwatch 2 doing? Let's take a look and see. Overwatch, and this, we're looking, by the way, this is not their total player base. I would say over 90% of the people play on Battle.net. But let's take a look at how the game's doing overall. We're looking at a trend. This is a sample size. Okay, so I can see why they're adding loot boxes back into the game. So basically the game is circling the drain, and they've decided to, you know how like when somebody dies, before the body's completely cold, they extract the organs? Well, I think this is called Season 15 of Overwatch. I think they're trying to get as many organs and as many pieces of this corpse out of the body as possible before it finally fucking dies. That's it. It's still good, though. Look, Overwatch has a lot of good things about it. When it came out, it was an amazing game, and I think that I really... Overwatch plays very well in a lot of cases, but which game do I think is, like... Which game do I think is, like, more fun to play? I think Marvel Rivals is more fun to play. It's more interesting to me to play, and I like it more, right? I mean, I'm not playing either one of them really all that much right now, but if I had to choose, that's where I'd be right now. There you go. And holy shit. This is breaking news, gentlemen. Overwatch has brought back loot boxes. Everything they said they weren't going to do, they have done. Concord, yeah, this character actually, they brought this character from Concord. Yeah, if you can believe it. Yeah, exactly. This is the Blizzard character design now. This is the way it is, guys. Sorry to say. And wow. Overwatch 2 competitive year details, all changes, and loot box updates. Wow. Well, and then you have the legendary is a 5% chance. Oh, you have legendary loot boxes? Well, where do you get... Blizzard has confirmed that players are guaranteed to pull. I love how it says to pull. Because you know what you pull? You pull the lever on a slot machine. That's what you're doing. You're pulling a slot machine. How is this happening? You already know. Like, it's just insane, man. Is it okay that I don't feel bad for Blizzard? I think that China needs to come up with an MMO that... If you have to understand that basically if China comes up with an MMO that's better than WoW, they will have effectively they would basically just have taken Blizzard's skin and they're just walking around in it. Like, they have fucking PoE 2, because it's owned by fucking Tencent, which is China. They have Marvel Rivals, which is China, and which is NetEase, which is China. And now, like, they tried Terrasland. Yeah, if the Riot MMO, because Riot's also owned by Tencent, which is China, and if the Riot MMO is better than WoW, China will have killed Blizzard. I really think about it. Yeah, it's very possible. Rivals already took a big chunk of COD and Overwatch. If China makes a great MMO, it'll bury Blizzard. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Do they deserve it? Absolutely. Absolutely. As soon as they started doing that weird shit in WoW, they started adding furry races into the game. It's like... Nah, bro. Like, it's just so weird, man. Like... That shit with Diablo 4, how you could get disconnected, have your hardcore character die. Overwatch 2, like, didn't even work for the first couple of days. It wasn't even that big of a deal. No King rules forever. Bro, this has been a fucking, that's been the case for Blizzard for a while. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give a really hot take. I think Blizzard is making the right call with adding loot boxes back into the game. It's very obvious the player base didn't really have a problem with it. And at this point, Overwatch is in the death cycle of its product life cycle, of its product lifespan. Overwatch is dying. It's dying. Now, it's always going to have a player base, and because it is a good game. It's a good game. Like Team Fortress 2 is still, people still play Team Fortress 2. So it's not like it's ever going to die. But the era of Overwatch ever gaining like a large momentum of players, that era is over and has been over for years. And so that's what I think is going to happen. And that's what I think is happening. And so Blizzard realizes this. They know that they're not going to get any new players. And so at this point, they're probably going to put this on maintenance mode, try to make as much money as they possibly can through loot boxes, and then put the game on life support, the same as a lot of companies do with their games. I think that's exactly what they're trying to do. And honestly, I can see why. It makes sense. Overwatch 3 time? Yeah, then they have to make Overwatch 3, obviously. That's the solution. But that's what I think is going to happen. You watch Overwatch Spotlight real high? No. But I find this to be hilarious that they're adding loot boxes back into the game. Especially after how hard I defended it. I'm very annoyed because I defended this so much and now it's just totally come back.